YouTube? What's going on? Double D, Derek Dimes, defeatthebook.com. Let us help you beat the odds. If you're new to the page, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I thank you for tuning in. I can't do what I do without you. So every video will start with gratitude. I can't do it without you. So I'd appreciate if you click the bell so you're notified. I'd appreciate if you subscribe. Thumbs up if you like the content. As we're going to try to continue to give you quality information, quality free picks every single day here. All right, if you're not following Bryce, make sure you do so. TikTok and Twitter is where he operates. All our social media links are posted down below. I do try to post on every channel, TikTok, Instagram. I'm very active on Twitter, obviously YouTube. So however you want to consume this content, it's all there for you. All right, so shout out to Bryce. He had a 4-unit first play of March Madness there. First game of March Madness, he gets a nice 4-unit win there. So if you're not on college basketball, $99.99. That gets you all college basketball, and that gets you early access to releasing some of these plays when the lines first come out, where some folks that are on the day package will not have that opportunity as the lines do change rather quickly. So we were able to get you a win yesterday with Pitt plus the 2.5. They did not shoot it very well. Mississippi State made a lot more threes than we anticipated, but they still were able to get the job done. So I'm glad to get you guys a win there. We're going to give you a look into the NIT here today. I do have a 4-unit best bet today. In college basketball, $24.99 gets you a day pass. And obviously, college basketball season, $99.99. Obviously, includes NIT. The tournament, TBI will be starting up later, and I believe the CBI will be starting, or TBC and then TBI. So there's going to be a lot of post-secondary tournaments here going on. So make sure you're hopping on board and seeing what we're about here. So let's get into it. Full recap, defeatthebook.com. As always, scroll down the homepage, you'll see full recap with units attached. All right, so if you're looking for that, that's where you can find it. Now let's take a look at a game here where the line's moving pretty solidly. It moved up a point already, and there's possibly going to be some more movement, so hang out for that. 8 o'clock game, NIT action here. We have North Texas going up against Alcorn State. Line opened up at 16.5. Over under set at 124, moved and up now to 125.5, 126 in some places. Line has moved a point up to 17.5, 17 in some places. As always, shop around, have plenty of books, get the best number you can. I always will encourage that. That's something that would just help you be more successful better. Don't just accept whatever one number has at one book with bad odds, okay? Shop around and get the best number you can. Now, North Texas coming off obviously one of the slowest paced teams, the slowest paced team in the country. They play slow. They want to play great defense. They want to limit shots. They want to get back in transition, right? So there's not going to be a ton of them getting up and down on the court, right? Very decent three-point shooting team. Not amazing from two, less than 50% from two-point range. This is a team who fouls at a tremendous rate, 6th worst in the country. Almost over 24% of the points that their opponents have come from free throws. They're going up against an Alcorn State team who shoots around 75% on the year. Now, obviously, North Texas is the better team. They've had some quality wins this year against some quality opponents. San Jose State, they went up against St. Mary's. They did get the doors blown off there in that one. FAU, they played twice. They lost both of those games. UAB, who we know is awesome, they beat twice and then happen to lose to in a Conference USA tournament. So this is a very solid team. A lot of guys on this roster who've been around the block a little bit. And so a nice home game for them. I think 17 points is a lot of points to lay here, especially in a secondary tournament where you have Alcorn State. And if you take a look at their roster, obviously they're coming from the SWAC. The competition not going to be as great in the SWAC. They won the regular season SWAC championship. They went up against Texas Southern, a team who they had beat twice in the regular season. They go up in conference play and lose to them. So they had the regular season title in the SWAC. We see Texas Southern now to March Madness. Once again, the coach has done a tremendous job there at Texas Southern, always finding a way to seem to get into the tournament year after year. I believe it's 3rd year in a row for Texas Southern getting there. So you see some of these numbers being skewed for Alcorn State based on their out-of-conference schedule, which was pretty tough. They played Seattle, they played Dayton, they played Tennessee, Arizona State, Mississippi, Wichita State, Utah State, Texas A&M, Corpus Christi. So a decent amount of these teams have made their way into the conference tournament play, and that's really skewed their numbers earlier on. This is a pretty solid offensive team here, shooting 75% from the free throw line, over 50% from two. They don't get blocked a lot. They get to the free throw line, and they play a lot of guys here. Now, this team played in the NIT last year. This was a team that won 17 games. They were 17-17. They went up against Texas A&M. If you remember, Texas A&M made that tremendous run, almost won the SEC last year, and somehow got snubbed and didn't make it into the NCAA tournament. They took that personal, went all the way to the NIT championship. That Texas A&M team, which we now see is rolling, that kind of snowball effect, does that to some of these teams in the NIT if they feel they've been disrespected. Well, they went on the road to Texas A&M, which was really rolling at that time, and they kept it close. It was 74-62 in a game that they gave Texas A&M all that they can handle, and a lot of those guys are going to be back, so I don't think they'll be intimidated. I don't think they're going to be afraid. I think this number is just a little bit too thick for a team who relies on the three a great deal, relies on trying to get to the free throw line, plays at a very slow pace. I would be stunned. The winner of this game is going to be the one who gets to 60 points, So I just think this line's too thick for a team like North Texas to try to blow out a team like Alcorn State, who's been in this situation, who's been up against quality opponents before. They've been in the NIT and still are looking for their first win in quite some time. I believe this will be their first NIT win in a minute, maybe ever. So Alcorn State plus the 17.5 is my official free pick of the day. If you like it, take it. If you don't, that's great. But for now, it's Derek, Dimes, defeatthebook.com, guys. Hop on board. We're doing great things over here at defeatthebook.com. Let us help you beat the odds. Best of luck if you decide to tail. But either way, hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Happy hump day and good luck.